Oh, oh, it happened. We did it, 500K. 500K. Actually, we did it a week ago. This is a sub count for somebody named Officer 401. So congrats, Officer 401. I don't even know who this is. Okay, just a cop with a camera. What could go wrong? What up, what up? Still unnamed fan base. It's your boy Jarvis here, celebrating that sweet, sweet 500K. It means we're getting pretty big. I don't think there's anybody bigger on YouTube. Must be a buzz. I have a question. Am I even allowed to make a video like this anymore? I just feel like it's been a minute since we haven't talked about a problematic YouTube channel. You know that old friend of yours that you used to be really close with and now you only see them in group settings with other mutual friends? And then one day they ask you to hang out just like old times and you're like, well, fuck. Do I even know how to socialize with this person anymore? No? Well, it was a pretty unrelated story. I didn't bring it up because it was similar to this at all. I'm nervous making this even though I want to because I'm afraid this won't get many views. And that's what YouTubers are supposed to do, right? Get views. And the recipe for getting views, as far as I can tell, is to take your most popular video and then do that until you die. So if I want views, I should be making 5-minute crafts is the worst channel on YouTube 2. This channel is still quite bad. The Squeakle. And I do want views, right? Because if I don't get views, yeah, what would happen? Well, the algorithm might deprioritize me and then my channel wouldn't grow as quickly as I would like it to. Go on. I don't know. It would just be really embarrassing for me, man. I know. I'm your metacognition. I'm just here to remind you that your brain is dumb. Anyway, congrats. I used to think to myself, if only I could get that dream job or get that girl to like me back or learn to floss with braces, then I would truly be happy. And now, as someone who has achieved at least 2 of those 3 things, it doesn't work that way. The trick, by the way, is to use a water pick. Now, this isn't a sponsored video, but a water pick just allows, I mean, call me crazy, but I thought my life could be, like, I don't know, like BoJack Horseman's. I haven't seen the show, but I assume it's a fun cartoon about a successful horse. Real quick, one important life lesson that I've learned is that there's probably not any achievement or material possession or relationship that will make you any happier than you already are, after a certain point at least. It's called the hedonic treadmill, and they don't want you to know about it because then who would buy all the timeshares or the rubies? What do old people buy exactly? I mean, maybe you're different. Maybe when you're finally Tracer, you'll achieve true nirvana. My past few months have been amazing. From going to New York for YouTube Next Up and worrying about not living up to other people's expectations of me to going to LA to host PatreCon, where I got to meet Elle Mills and the Try Guys. And also worry about not living up to people's expectations of me. I've come a long way from the very first video on this channel where I talked about not living up to other people's expectations of me.
One of my biggest fears as a human is not living up to other people's expectations of me.
Haha, look at that gap. It's been a year and a half, so you're probably assuming that I conquered that fear. Nope. I still have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm terrified. But I do have a lot more data to scare myself with, so that's awful. For those who thought I had it all figured out, this is why you shouldn't assume, because assuming makes an ass out of you and Ming. What I didn't know back then is that all of these expectations weren't coming from other people. No, they were coming from myself. That's right, the call was coming from inside the house. Sure, when I made my first video, I never thought that I would hit 500,000 subscribers, but by the time I had 300,000 subscribers, I was already upset that I wasn't growing faster. By the way, this isn't a story about YouTuber burnout or the unrealistic expectations the algorithm puts on creators. This is just how I am. The K fell. 500. One of my biggest fears actually is that people finally realize that I don't deserve to be where I am, and I am forced to move back to Florida and live in a basement where I don't know, have to watch School of Rock on repeat and never experience happiness again. And this logic obviously doesn't make any sense because, let's face it, School of Rock is a perfect film, but the feeling still sucks.
It's like my brand as a person has become never make a mistake or show weakness ever.
Thanks, Scoutboy. I expect excellence at everything I do, and if I'm not the best at something, then I feel like I'm the worst. Like, what kind of lose-lose shit is that? I'm like my own disappointed stepfather. Hey, Dad, I got a 99 on my test. You should have gotten 100. I just got off the phone with the teacher and they said they're gonna change my grade to 100. Wow, I didn't think I raised you to be a grade grubber. Technically, you didn't raise me. That sounds like a you problem. And because of this flawless logic, I have trouble recognizing my own accomplishments. Like, instead of celebrating the colleges that I got into, I got really depressed that I didn't get into my dream school. And in college, when I got my first internship offer, I focused on the fact that I didn't get an offer from Facebook, though in retrospect.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm actually okay with that one. And on YouTube, I've gotten 500,000 subscribers in like a little over a year. And I don't know, have y'all heard of Joanna Sedia? She got 1 million subscribers in 3 months. And for some reason, that makes me feel worse about my accomplishment. I've even gone so far as to think that the only reason that I found any success is because I'm so hard on myself. So catch me in summer 2020 when I'll be competing for the Olympic gold in mental gymnastics. Being your own worst critic is a double-edged sword. Like almost every sword. Self-critique can be constructive, but think of it like Vegeta. The darkness always lives inside of him, and all it takes is an evil wizard named Bobbity to unleash it. I am bad at metaphors, all right? And similes. The fact of the matter is that fearing failure doesn't make any sense. Failure is an inevitable part of life, like hangnails or the fact that Logan Paul made $15 million this year. You get through it and you carry on. The concept of being a failure is really dumb also. Failure isn't a state of being. It's just a thing that happens sometimes. Just because it rains a few times a month doesn't mean the ground is a failure at being dry. The fact that I may make a mistake in a video, can you imagine? Or I won't upload for a while, can you imagine? Or a joke may not be funny, can you imagine? Or that someone could be so bored by my videos that they comment, video starts at 2 minutes. I try to remind myself that I'm trying my best. I'm doing all I can. If I'm being honest, the whole Jarvis is trying his best thing was just like a placeholder that I put on my channel until I came up with something better. And 60 videos later, here we are. And I guess that is poetic in a way, but I'll leave you with this. I feel like a failure because I am a failure. We all are. And that's okay, because we're trying our best. And now it's on a shirt. Capitalism, bitch. Thanks to Trapsergard for following me on Twitter. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. If you want me to butcher your name, follow me on Twitter or Instagram and send me a message. Also, go ahead and grab some merch. Got hoodies. Yeah, I sincerely hope this video doesn't tank my channel. See ya.